Okay. All right. So, as most of you know, I'm Camber's older sister of this beautiful bride-to-be, and I feel so lucky that I get to stand up for you and support you on this special occasion. I want to start by thanking all of you guys, friends and family. I know people traveled from different places, and even the ones that are close. You come to support these two lovebirds and help making us such a memorable day. I want to thank Mom for raising us the way we are, the way we grew up. You taught us strength and confidence. Yes, what she said. So, and we want to thank you for creating all this. It's going to be a lot of fun tomorrow and very beautiful, and we appreciate that. And Dad, too, he obviously worked pretty hard to help us get to where we are as well. So John and Barbara, too, we appreciate you. We know you've put a lot of time and effort and hard work into all of this as well. This has been a great dinner tonight, and I know you did a lot for tomorrow as well, too, so we appreciate that. And that you have raised Zach to be the man he is and such a good, kind heart, and we know that because the way he treats Jackson and our family and Camber, and we love that, so thank you. So I can literally remember that night in our apartments when Mom and Dad told me that I was going to be a big sister again. I was so excited. Little did I know that it would mean a lot of interrupted nights and regular loss of clothing and makeup and being followed around 24/7 and tag along with all my friends and all our fun times for the next 15 years, but I wouldn't want to change a thing. So, Camber, as we were running around the other day doing last minute errands, and we were just talking about how much fun we have, and I was like, I know we have so much fun, I just always hate when the day is over and we have to go our separate ways. But anyways, having you as a sister has been one of the best things that I have in my life. Anytime we ever had fights or arguments or anything in the past, you know, Dad, he would always get us together and be like, girls, you have got to be nice to each other and love each other because you're going to be each other's best friends and the one person that you can count on in the future all the time. So I know we both remember that all the time. But each day it becomes more and more true. So I guess if I have to share her, I am truly happy that she chose Zach to be the one. I'm pretty sure almost every single person in this room has some kind of experience or connection with Camber's kind and giving heart. There isn't a birthday or an event that goes by without Camber coming in with her big smile and her handful of balloons and just wanting to make whoever's day, special. She also always sends cards or thank yous and just always telling you how great you are and thank you, and for no reason half the time. But I can't thank you enough for all you do for me over the years, and now you're always there for my kids and family and helping us out, do all kinds of stuff. The world of Camber has and will always be a place you want to be a part of, full of laughter, debating, high energy, and unapologetic honesty. I could go on and on about how beautiful, smart, determined, strong, loving you are, but I really am proud of the person that you've become, and I'm so blessed to have been there with you from the beginning and look forward to still all the fun times and experiences and memories to come. Now, Zach. So we know you both had a little crush on each other back and forth since high school, and I can still see the smile and hear in her voice the hope and love that she had for you when we would talk about you in high school. But I'm really glad that after going your own ways and following your own dreams and career paths and everything, that you wised up and came back around and both revisited your undeniable connection and love for each other. We all know Zach's love and passion for OSU, and I wasn't sure if that would really work out or not, but and we have definitely had our disagreements from time to time there with football games and things. But I remember Cam asking him or letting you come on a ticket one time to the football game, and still to this day, that's like, it was my birthday, and that was like still one of the best birthday memories that I have. Like, it was just, we just had a good time, all of us. So anyways, and that you wore an OU sticker at OU Texas and stuff. It's very supportive and shows your being nice for Camber. So, anyways. Hey, it was appreciated by the most important people, anyways. I know I speak for all our family when I say we couldn't be more excited and happy for you both and look forward to having you be a part of the family. Cam and I tell each other everything, almost, and I won't be afraid to tell either of you when you're being ridiculous, but I will always have your backs and stand up for you guys, and I know some of you know how passionate and protective I can be when it comes to my loved ones. If you've got to experience one of those moments. I'm sorry. I'll apologize now. Okay. But anyways, I do wish you both the best, and I cannot wait to see your relationship and life experiences grow and see where you guys become. Last but not the least important, I want to share a few of my opinions or advice on love. First, put God above all else. Be consistent. Pray together every day and always kiss each other goodbye. If you miss one day, don't miss two. Never go to bed angry, and you can never say I love you too much. This wedding is going to be beautiful and wonderful, treasured day in memory. But remember, marriage is a lifetime, and don't forget these feelings that you have for each other right now as life goes on. There will be ups and downs along the way, and you have to choose to forgive and forget. Always keep dating and respect each other. Now, every year since I can remember, Cam and I will be sitting, watching The Bachelor, having our glass of wine, or just hanging out, and we always cheers that this is going to be the best year ever for us. Well, I can truly say this is going to be your best year yet. So, I guess let's toast this beautiful couple or raise your glass, and congratulations, and may life give you both all the great things you both deserve. I wish you both a lifetime together, and love, laughter, happiness. Cheers. Cheers to you. May you love each other more and more every day that you spend together, but don't forget you still have a sister that loves to hang out with you both, so don't avoid me. And lastly, I better warn you both if you didn't know that twins runs in the family, I guess. And we love you. I love you both, and best of luck.
Unlike Crystal, I only brought one sheet of paper. So mine's going to be a little bit shorter. But first, I'd like to start by thanking everyone for being here. I know it's a very important moment for our future newlyweds tomorrow, Zach and Camber. I'd also like to thank both of my parents, Barbara and John, for this perfect dinner tonight. The food was really good. If you haven't tried the potatoes, those are the best potatoes I've ever had in my life. So, perfect. I'd also like to congratulate Camber's mother and her family on the wedding tomorrow, and thank you very much for scheduling and organizing everything for tomorrow. I know we're all really going to enjoy it. I've been very blessed to have such an amazing brother to live with over the past 30 years. Zach is a genuine, loving, outgoing, competitive, and creative person. I've always admired his creativity, his imagination, and his commitment. And throughout most of our lives, we've seen eye to eye on most things, and that's mostly because we were the same height growing up. Yeah. Yeah, until about high school. And growing up with Zach was definitely an adventure. We looked very similar as kids, and some people even tell us that now. And we were always mistaken as twins. And I hated that. Hated that. I was supposed to be the older brother. I was no twin. But you know, it wasn't that bad, and it really worked out in Zach's favor when I turned 21, and I was able to pass that ID down to him. And I heard it worked out really well for him and some other people as well. So,
2 or 3 other people.
yeah. Yeah, didn't find that out till about a month ago, but you know, even though we look like twins, our personalities are quite different. I would say I'm the more organized brother, and I would say Zach is the less organized brother. As a kid, I used to line up all my toys, you know, get them all straight, and have some little OCD time with myself, and Zach would come charging in and knock them all down. And I remember my favorite Lego set was this like fishing boat, and I purposely hid it as far away as I could from Zach. I put it on the top of the kitchen cabinets. And you had to climb on the island and then jump across and get on the little plate rail.
Put it up so high.
And one morning, I heard a huge crash, and I knew exactly what had happened. Zach, being probably 3 or 4 or 5 years old, definitely too young to be climbing that high unsupervised. But anyways, that Lego never went back together. Zach's always been a competitive person as well. Back in the day, we'd play basketball or slam ball or video games for hours on end. If Zach lost by a single point, there'd always be a rematch. Always a rematch. And, you know, I think that trait is what made him so good at sports growing up. Because he was definitely better at organized sports than I was. However, that competitiveness did get us into trouble every now and then, and we would fight, but we were both pretty good at fighting, I would say. Well, you know, it was whether it's losing by a point in a basketball game or taking the "I'm not touching you" game a little too far as kids. But exactly, Zach said it. One of our more infamous games was "Fight Till You Cry." And there's no description needed on that. If you cry, you lost. And not to brag, but I won a lot. And, you know, out of the two of us, Zach has been always the more outgoing person. I've always admired that in someone. I've been the more, I guess, shy, reserved introvert of the two of us. But Zach invests his time in his relationships and his friendships, and he's put people first his entire life. Our family is lucky enough to have Camber join us. We're super excited about that. We all know and love Camber. I've watched Zach and Camber's relationship grow over the last few years, and I can tell that the love they have for each other is very special. Camber is extremely kind. She's very loving. She talks super fast. And I honestly can't think of a better person to be married to my brother. I'm excited to see where their relationship goes, and I'm super excited to also celebrate such a milestone this weekend for them. To say I'm a proud brother would be an understatement. And now I'd like for everyone to raise a glass. To Zach and Camber, we wish you the best, and we toast to your love, health, and happiness.